The wide open spaces of the Dakotas provided for American Indians for generations, but in the past century, things have changed.
From being hunters and gatherers and to becoming, to living a more of a sedentary lifestyle on the reservation.
Aubrey Sky has seen firsthand the effect the new lifestyle has had on American Indians.
We were kind of become dependent on government commodities, and so that's where a lot of the problem with diabetes is a result of the drastic change in the lifestyle.
The problem with diabetes is startling. According to the Indian Health Service, American Indians are 3 times more likely to die from diabetes-related illness than other Americans, and the rate of Native American youth with diabetes is climbing at an alarming rate.
Patty and I have 7 kids, so we have 27 grandchildren. So usually this here is the house to gather at any activities going on.
Fritz Eagleshield likes to plant a big garden to help feed his family when they visit.
I usually do it myself, but working with a shovel is a little bit too much.
The Native Gardens Project is taking the idea of the family garden and applying it to help fight the spread of diabetes on the Standing Rock Reservation.
We're tilling 150 plus gardens in each of the 8 districts here on Standing Rock.
The free tilling, seeds, and tools help young gardeners get started and keep older gardeners going longer.
They did this for me last year, and my garden was really good. It really helps me a lot because I like to cook too.
And it's nutritious when
Yeah.
it's inside of your own garden.
Yeah, and I prefer that because I'm a diabetic, and this is better than processed food, I guess.
The American Diabetes Association says healthy eating and an active lifestyle can improve the quality of life for those with diabetes and reduce the risk of contracting diabetes in the first place. Gardening can help both ways.
Oh yeah, great exercise, soak up the sun kind of thing.
Good food.
Yeah, definitely. I make use of whatever we grew at our church garden, so I'm looking forward to it.
We have a garden over there that we're putting in today that's going to be tilled, and we're going to create plots for the elderly that want to just have a garden, but they don't have the energy or the equipment or anything to dig it up the soil.
Bobby White Mountain hopes the young people of Bear Soldier South will help tend their community garden.
So we try to keep them busy by gardening and looking forward to what's going to grow. They can take home to their families. They can provide for they can be some source of food for their family. That gives people purpose.
Another facet of the Native Gardens Project seeks to get the youth involved in harvesting what the land already has to offer.
Today we're out here along the banks of the Missouri River. We're with the South Dakota Boys and Girls Club, and we're going to be gathering some choke cherries today and buffalo berries.
We can walk through here and I can point out different plants that we have used throughout the generations and we still use.
First of all, this rock here is about 100 years old. It was used by my grandmother, and this is how they used to dry their cherries.
Gladys Hawk teaches language and culture at Standing Rock College and volunteers with the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, I think the young people of today need to learn these ways of preserving our fruits this time of the seasons throughout the summer, because that's what kept our people busy throughout the whole season. Every month there was something to do.
We went up to Sailor's Mardali.
I do it for recreational purposes, just to help out the family and make some jars of wojapi, or if not, make some jam out of it.
I mean, it's abundant, here, and they grow. So, naturally, abundantly, and it's here. We need to utilize this instead of letting it go to waste.
There's a shift back to that way of thinking, that paradigm of thought, about the traditional foods and the role that those foods play in our connection, you know, to the land, to the resources, the air, the water. I mean, we're all connected, you know, if you really think about it. You know, it's not only Native people, but non-Native people as well.
The Native Gardens Project is cultivating traditional and healthy lifestyles on the Standing Rock Reservation, hopefully improving the well-being of the community as a whole in the process.
We're trying to bridge the gap between our tribal the elders and the youth.
I think it's very important because slowly we're losing our traditions of how we're supposed to do our ways of life.
You know, take them out in the country, get them to know the plants and stuff, and just build those connections, as I said.
You know, you got to realize that it's taken us a long time to get in this predicament that we're in. So it's going to take some time to get back to where we need to be, you know, as a people.